Embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we can transform our lives by recognizing the signs that indicate it's time to reevaluate our relationships. Just as the Stoics believed in the power of reflection and review, we too can examine our connections with others and determine whether they align with our values and promote our well-being. In this introspective journey, we'll delve into the intricacies of human relationships and explore the subtle yet profound indicators that suggest it's time to reconfigure our social circles. By acknowledging these signs and embracing the principles of Stoic wisdom, we can cultivate the inner strength and resilience needed to prioritize our own emotional and mental health. As we navigate the complexities of relationships, we'll discover the liberation that comes from letting go of toxic connections and embracing a life of virtue, purpose, and harmony. In this exploration, if you find value in our journey, please hit the subscribe button and watch until the end. You're different from the majority. Consider yourself an exception. We'll uncover the 9 signs that suggest it's time to end toxic relationships, even with family and friends, and learn to approach these challenging situations with compassion, self-awareness, and the wisdom of the Stoics. So, are you ready to start your Stoic journey with Stoic control, where timeless truths meet everyday life? 1. Recognize your own emotions and needs. The Stoics believed in the power of self-awareness, and this principle is especially crucial when evaluating relationships. Take a step back and assess how you feel in the presence of your family members or friends. Do you feel drained, anxious, or unheard? Or do you feel uplifted, supported, and seen? Recognizing your own emotions and needs is essential in determining whether a relationship is toxic or nourishing. Ask yourself, what are my non-negotiables in a relationship? What are my emotional boundaries? What do I need from others to feel valued and respected? Be honest with yourself. Don't suppress your emotions or convince yourself that you're being too sensitive. By acknowledging your own emotional landscape, you'll be better equipped to identify relationships that align with your well-being and those that require reevaluation. Remember, self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth and empowerment. Take the time to understand your own emotional rhythms, and you'll become more discerning about the company you keep. Just as the Stoics practiced introspection and self-reflection, you too can cultivate this wisdom. Embrace your emotions and let them guide you towards relationships that uplift and inspire you. As you navigate the complexities of human connections, keep in mind that your emotional well-being is a precious resource, one that deserves to be nurtured and protected. 2. Set boundaries and prioritize self-care. The Stoics understood the importance of maintaining healthy boundaries and prioritizing self-care. Just as they believed in the power of negative visualization, imagining oneself in challenging situations to prepare for the unexpected, you too can prepare yourself for toxic relationships by establishing clear boundaries. Ask yourself, what are my limits? What am I willing to tolerate? What self-care practices nourish my mind, body, and spirit? Be intentional about protecting your time, energy, and emotional resources. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about being selfish. It's about being wise. By prioritizing self-care and maintaining healthy limits, you'll become more resilient and better equipped to navigate challenging relationships. Just as the Stoics practiced self-control and inner strength, you too can cultivate these qualities. Embrace your autonomy and let your boundaries be a sanctuary that shields you from toxic influences. As you tend to your own needs, you'll become more discerning about the relationships that deserve your time and energy. 3. Identify toxic patterns and behaviors. The Stoics believed in the power of observation and self-reflection. Take a closer look at your relationships and identify patterns and behaviors that drain your energy and compromise your well-being. Ask yourself, what are the common themes and dynamics that emerge in my relationships? What behaviors or attitudes trigger feelings of resentment, anxiety, or sadness? Be honest with yourself. Don't rationalize or justify toxic behavior. Remember, toxic patterns can be subtle yet insidious, eroding your self-worth and confidence over time. By recognizing these patterns and behaviors, you'll become more aware of the relationships that require re-evaluation. Just as the Stoics practiced mindfulness and self-awareness, you too can cultivate this wisdom. Observe your relationships with clarity and discernment, and let your insights guide you towards relationships that uplift and inspire you. As you identify toxic patterns and behaviors, you'll become more empowered to create boundaries, prioritize self-care, and nurture relationships that align with your values and promote your well-being. 4. Don't take it personally. The power of detachment and inner strength is a fundamental aspect of Stoic wisdom, allowing you to navigate toxic relationships with grace and resilience. Remember that toxic behavior is often a reflection of the other person's struggles, insecurities, and limitations, not yours. As Epictetus so eloquently said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Don't internalize someone else's negativity or take their behavior as a personal attack. Instead, maintain a sense of emotional detachment and focus on your own reactions and choices. Ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? How can I respond with integrity and grace? By not taking it personally, you'll become less reactive and more resilient in the face of toxic behavior. This mindset allows you to observe the situation with clarity and respond in a way that aligns with your values and promotes your well-being. Embrace the freedom that comes with detachment and let go of the need to control or change others. Focus on your own growth and trust that you'll emerge stronger and wiser from the experience. 5. Practice empathy and understanding. Cultivating empathy and understanding is a powerful way to navigate toxic relationships. By acknowledging the humanity and vulnerability of the other person, you can create a safe space for connection and growth. As Marcus Aurelius so eloquently put it, when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil." Remember that toxic behavior often stems from a place of pain and ignorance. Practice active listening and seek to understand the underlying needs and fears that drive the other person's behavior. Ask yourself, what is this person trying to achieve with their behavior? What are they afraid of losing or gaining? By practicing empathy and understanding, you can create a foundation for constructive communication and conflict resolution. This mindset allows you to approach challenging relationships with compassion and wisdom, rather than getting caught in a cycle of reactivity and judgment. Embrace the power of empathy and understanding and transform toxic relationships into opportunities for growth and connection. 6. Develop a growth mindset. Embracing a growth mindset is essential for navigating toxic relationships. Recognize that every interaction is an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-improvement. As Seneca so aptly put it, we are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This wisdom reminds us that our perceptions and imagination can often be more harmful than the actual reality of a situation. Don't let fear or negativity hold you back from seeing the potential for growth in every situation. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I improve my communication skills? What self-care practices can I implement to maintain my emotional well-being? By focusing on growth and development, you can transform toxic relationships into catalysts for personal evolution. Remember, every challenge is a chance to build resilience, wisdom, and strength. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and growth and emerge stronger and wiser from every encounter. 7. Cultivate inner strength and resilience. Developing inner strength and resilience is crucial for navigating toxic relationships. Focus on building your emotional and mental toughness, and remember that you are capable of withstanding challenging situations. As Musonius Rufus said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This wisdom reminds us that obstacles and challenges can actually become opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Ask yourself, what inner strengths can I draw upon to navigate this situation? How can I develop my resilience and perseverance? What self-care practices can I implement to maintain my emotional well-being? Consider practices such as mindfulness, self-compassion, and gratitude to help you cultivate inner strength and resilience. By developing your inner resources, you can transform toxic relationships into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Remember that you are not a passive victim of circumstance, but a powerful agent of change. Draw upon your inner strength and resilience to create a more fulfilling and meaningful life, even in the face of challenging relationships. 8. Practice forgiveness and letting go. Cultivating forgiveness and letting go is essential for releasing the emotional burden of toxic relationships. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean condoning or forgetting, but rather releasing the hold that the relationship has on you. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Practice forgiveness as a process of self-liberation and let go of the negative emotions associated with the relationship. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What emotions or beliefs am I carrying? What would it mean to let go of these burdens? Consider practices such as journaling, meditation, or therapy to help you process your emotions and release the past. By practicing forgiveness and letting go, you can break free from the toxic dynamics of the relationship and create space for new experiences and connections. Remember that you deserve to be free from the weight of toxic relationships, and that forgiveness is a powerful tool for creating that freedom. 9. Create a supportive community. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community is vital for navigating toxic relationships. As Stoic philosopher Chrysippus said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Create a community that supports your growth, encourages your resilience, and fosters healthy relationships. Ask yourself, who are the people that uplift and support me? What communities or groups align with my values and promote healthy relationships? How can I nurture and invest in these relationships? Consider seeking out support groups, therapy, or social connections that promote healthy relationships and personal growth. By creating a supportive community, you can break free from the isolation and negativity of toxic relationships and cultivate a network of positive, uplifting connections. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who support and encourage your well-being. Remember, toxic relationships can be a catalyst for growth, but they can also hinder your progress. By recognizing the signs of toxic relationships and applying Stoic wisdom, you can break free from the cycle of negativity and cultivate a life of resilience, forgiveness, and inner strength. Surround yourself with supportive communities, practice self-care, and focus on shared humanity. You deserve to live a life free from toxic relationships and filled with purpose, meaning, and joy. If you found value in our journey together, we humbly ask that you express your support by liking and subscribing. Your thoughtful reflections and insights are welcome in the comments below. Share this wisdom with others, and remember that true growth and transformation come from within. May you find inspiration in the timeless teachings of Stoicism, and may you become a beacon of wisdom and compassion for all those around you. Your presence enriches our community, and we are grateful for your engagement. Until next time, may you live intentionally, wisely, and in harmony with the world around you. Remember, true growth comes from within.